Hey, this is Andrew Brown, and we are back for more Route 53. I'm just picking up where I last left off. I just tore down a CloudFormation server, but in our AWS examples repo, I'm going to make a new folder, and this one will be called alias. As what I want to do in this one is to create an alias, and in order to do that, we're going to need a resource that actually has a DNS record. Probably the easiest thing we could do is a load balancer. So I'm going to go take a look at our ALB section and take a look at this template. And this one looks pretty good. So I think this is what we're going to want to copy here today. So I'm going to go ahead and copy these two. I'll go down below into our alias here. I'll paste this in. I'm going to change a couple things. It'll just be for Route 53 alias. This will be Route 53 alias. I'm going to change this to be US East 1. All right. The other thing is some of these things will have to change. So we just did this in the other one. And so for this account, I'm going to go ahead and just copy these over. The VPC ID, the image ID, and the subnet ID here. And it looks like we need two. We need A and B. So I'll go ahead and grab the B one. So we'll go back here. I'm going to go and type in VPC. And I just need a second subnet. As we are launching a load balancer, it's going to at least want two. So go to the resource map here. I'm just going to grab the second value right here. And we'll go back to our code. And we'll replace B. And so now this should set up a load balancer. Right, this should set up a load balancer with all our interesting stuff here. Okay, so I'm going to go in cd into that directory, alias. I'm going to deploy that. And I'm going to make my way over to CloudFormation. And so this should deploy an ALB with a workload, a compute like a web server. And so we'll wait for this to deploy or fix things if things go wrong. All right, so I think our load balancer is ready. Let's make our way over to the EC2 section here, and we'll check our load balancer to see if we can find that DNS record. So if we go to load balancers here, and we select this one here, we should have a DNS name down below. Okay, so we'll go ahead and paste this in. We'll make sure that this resolves to something. It might want to, oh, there we go, so it works. So the question is, okay, how will we set up aliases? So if we go over to here and we create a record, I'm going to just say www.cloudborg.org, and you select alias, then now you can basically just select that's going to an application load balancer, and then select the region, so US East 1, and then you choose your load balancer. So it would be this one. Now I want to point out that if you are working across an account, you can't select it this way, and so what you'd have to do is you just have to go into here, copy your route, and you would more or less place it in here. The only key difference that you're seeing here is that this one has dual stack on the front of it. So if you notice, I'm just copying and pasting back and forth. This one has dual stack, so you might want to adjust that. But I'm just saying you can put whatever you want in here, okay? You're not forced to whatever it is automatically selecting. So now the next question is, if we go to www.cloudborg.org, does it point to our new server? And it does. So that's the alias. We did simple routing. The other ones are not very difficult, and you know, it's just based on what you want to do. So like, anyway, my point is that that's the bare bones routing that you need to know. One other thing I'd like to show you is maybe just the traffic flow policy while I'm here, just because this is a visual tool that still really old, the UI. It's the only way to see geo-proximity here. So this costs a lot of money. I don't really want to run it. So maybe I won't create it, but my point is that this is just a visual tool that you can click and do stuff with. The exam's not going to ask you about it. You don't really need to learn it, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I think that satisfies us learning about Route 53. So I'm just going to tear that down and just save my changes for later here. So just say save Route 53 code, Route 53 code, and I will see you in the next one, okay? Ciao. Oh, well, sorry. Yeah, I deleted it. Okay, great. Yeah, okay, bye.